So, you know what I'm saying, Tyrone, where are you coming from, man, and all that?
Portland. You feel me? Been down here in sunny California for about like let's say now it's a good 7 years. You
Okay.
know, on a trip. Shit came out here trying to change what was going on in Portland, and came out here and shit got fucked up real fast.
Okay.
Landed in Palmdale and getting caught up in there, the way of living and forgetting who I was, basically. You know,
Back it up real quick. So, you said forgetting who you were,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, so you came from Portland, right? It's
yeah.
Portland, Oregon?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what was it like growing up out there for you?
Oh man, Portland was it was fun for the most part. You know what I mean? It rains a lot up there. You know, we was real big on family and everything was good. And you know, most of my peoples, when I come to find out, a lot of my peoples are addicts and alcoholics.
Okay.
So, seeing that as a kid, not really knowing that's a bad route to go. You just have that whole thing. I can't wait till I'm 18. I can't wait till I'm 21 so I can do what they doing. A lot of my family gang bang, and that was part of the story too, part of the journey. And you know, it was for the most part, it was a cool upbringing, man. We moved a lot. Transitional schools. We been in shelters. It was a lot, but like I said, as a kid, you something seems off, but just all you know is the norm. It's not as off as you think it is. It's another Tuesday.
Okay, so growing up, like you said, you moved around a lot of stuff. You probably went to different schools and things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, who were you looking up to? Like, I know you said family is a big thing. Like for me too. You know what I mean? Family, me looking up to cousins and stuff like that. Like that to me, that was big. That's a real thing. So
Yeah.
for you, you know what I'm saying? Family's a real thing to you. Who are you looking up in these times to?
Oh man, cousins, man, cousins. That was gang banging, man. It was, the life seemed enticing, man. It was the the fear you put in people, respect you get from other people, man. And they was having the money, they was having the girls, they was having the cars, man. They had the guns, and it was like, I can't wait to be a part of that. It was a feel of connection, and seeing how they rocked. It was like, man, I can't wait for my turn. Not really knowing what all that means. It does. You don't. Ain't nobody really. As you see the shit and you hear about it, you're not really understanding the the full amount of what you signed up for until you signed up, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
So
So, but yeah, my cousin, man, one of my cousins that I really looked up to, he's serving life right now. Been down for like 16 years, and you know, idolize that man. You feel me? Like 5'5", 5'3", somewhere in that range, and you know, to be that small and have you know power over giants is something you want.
looking up to that. So before, like, let's say before the game banging and stuff like that, because obviously, you know what I'm saying, that's probably the route you took. But before that, did you play sports at all? Like this was you like were you a kid? Like you know what I'm saying, being a kid, like did you know what I'm saying, interact as a kid and stuff like that, or did you always look up to that type of stuff?
So I mean, like I said, we moved a lot. So the only time I ever really did play organized sports was like second, third grade. We played basketball for James John Elementary, and that was a blast. It was cool, bro. It was shit where it's like, you know, I wish we went more into it, but at that time, mom and dad was they was fighting what they had going on. I come one from seven, so it was a lot. So we got to play that. It was free, but everything else kind of cost money. So it was like, you want to be a part of it. You athletic, and you probably could have went somewhere with it, but we didn't have the funds for it.
Okay. So you say you grew up, you were one of seven,
Yeah.
right? So you had seven siblings and stuff like that, or is it seven total? Like in all, or is it like
So
six siblings plus you?
on my mom's side is It's seven total, 6 plus me. My dad's side it is 10 total.
Okay. Okay. So like growing up at home, right? Because I mean, this does. I feel like this does matter. You know what I'm saying? And like, did you have mom and dad at home, like, raising you both, or I'm saying, or you said they were both going through things they had. You know what I mean?
I
Personal
mean,
issues.
they was together for like 26 years, so
Okay.
they split about the age of 15.
Okay.
Age of 15, they split in, 15, 16, that area, and I was working on my first baby, and
Okay.
it was an experience, But for the most part, yeah, dad would go to work. He used to work at the shipyard, and so they work nights. But yeah, he get it in, man. He go work, he take care of us. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, fighting fighting a battle that got so much on you. You know, times get rough, but but they did what they could for the most part, man. They did what they could.
So what battle like you referring to as far as like they was fighting like
Man, partying, man, addiction. My eyes,
addiction?
my eyes, as I'm in the program is just fighting addiction and not having no real true understanding of what it is, and not being able to you know seek the help because the CPS and all that. You really can't go out there and just be like